Honey Bear Stories, written and voiced by Landry and Dancy Pinkston.
This episode is called The Forest.
Once there was a honey bear. Soon after just closing the book, Honey Bear set out for a grand adventure. She had a pair of binoculars hanging around her neck, a magnifying glass in her hand, and a piece of gum stashed deep in her left pocket. Curious she grew, marching through the thick forest and crunching leaves with every step. When suddenly, Honey Bear paused as she watched a yellow butterfly dance in the air. It floated and swirled just like a feather would be carried by the wind. The butterfly looked so magical, yet so ordinary and natural, that Honey Bear almost looked away until she saw it land on a piece of bark at the top of a very tall tree. So Honey Bear pulled up her handy-dandy binoculars that were draped around her neck and placed them on her eyes. She spotted the pretty butterfly way high up on the tallest tree and wondered if the butterfly was afraid of heights and if her feet tingle like hers do. She also wondered if butterflies get the tummy butterflies too. So she went ahead and asked,
"Oh, hey, lovely yellow butterfly. Are you scared up there? Or are you content to see up so high?"
Looking through her binoculars, she waited for a reply, but instead saw a little grin from the fluttering friend. Silly of me to think a butterfly would talk, but then again, should I not? I've never seen a butterfly smile, and today must be an out-of-the-ordinary day. Honey Bear moved on in her adventure. Curious she grew, sneaking through the musky forest and snapping sticks with every step. When suddenly she noticed a tiny creature holding something on its head. The creature, she knew, was an insect, acting just like a robot would. Honey Bear pulled out her handy-dandy magnifying glass, peered over the insect, and saw it join in a straight line of other identical creatures. After taking a closer look, she discovered these were field ants carrying giant crumbs, and she wondered if they were happy to carry what looked to be 1,000 times their weight. She also wondered if field ants got tired of what they do, like if they dreamed of becoming a writer or a mommy of two. So she went ahead and asked,
"Hello, strong ant. Are you grumbling as you work? Or do you enjoy your job with your teammates?"
Looking through her magnifying glass, she waited for a reply, but all she got back was a smile that flashed before her eyes. Silly of me to think an ant could talk, but then again, should I not? For today, both a butterfly and an ant had given me outstanding grins. Maybe today is just an out-of-the-ordinary day. Suddenly, a sweet smell filled the air, and Honey Bear shifted through the glistening forest, kicking pine cones with every step. And curious she grew. Her nose hunted the delicious scent she caught earlier until she came face to face with birch tree sap. She thought it may be a familiar gummy face she had seen before, then recognized that it must be the same gum Mother Bear wrapped and stuffed in her pocket as she ventured out. So she took out her handy-dandy gum and compared it to the oozing glob on the tree. It was indeed the same rich color as the one in her hand. Then Honey Bear wondered if it was her mother that discovered the secret sap, or another bear that had shared. Honey Bear went ahead and asked,
"Hi, tasty tree sap. How long have you been there? And are you for us to share?"
She waited for a reply, but her tummy rumbled in her why. So the hungry bear ate her tree sap for a snack and felt in her heart a smile goodbye. Silly of me to think tree sap could talk, but then again, should I not? Full of curiosity, Honey Bear thought about how that butterfly was so brave, how the ant happily worked, and how the tree sap provided a useful treat to the world. "Then so will I," exclaimed the little honey bear, skipping home for dinner, thinking today was an extraordinary day.